showering with your husband, aged up. The apartment door clicked shut behind Katsuki with more force than what was probably necessary, the sound echoing through the quiet space like a punctuation mark. Another brutal 18-hour shift. His gauntlets hit the entryway floor with a metallic clank, followed by a heavy thud in contrast of his combat boots against the soft carpet. You hear the faint way that his gauntlet vest depressurizes, even from the living room. You're already halfway when he rounds the corner, hair damp from your own shower, 20 minutes ago, wearing nothing but one of his old black Sabbath t-shirts that hits around mid-thigh, and a pair of his boxer briefs he gave you a few months ago. He stops dead when he sees you. Crimson eyes rake over your body, deliberately. The usual scowl is there. It's not permanent, though. It's softer around the edges, the kind of tired that you only get to witness. Ash and collarbones and concrete dust cling to him. There's a fresh bruise blooming on his purple neck by his cheekbone, and his palms are faintly red from overuse. "Fucking hell," he mutters, voice gravel as usual. "You're trying to kill me the second I walk in." You smile. You look like you got hit by a truck. "Fucking feels like it." He drags a hand through his hair, leaving a streak of spots across his forehead. Watch a villain with a goddamn earthquake take down 3 of us before we can put him down. You step closer, close enough to smell the sweat and the smoke on him, and the sharp metallic bite of nitroglycerin that always lingered on his skin after a fight. He doesn't move away when your fingers brush against the torn edge of his undershirt. He doesn't flinch when you trace the shallow cut above his eyebrow that's already scabbed over. "Come here," you said quietly. He lets you tug him towards the bathroom without argument. A miracle of all miracles. The bathroom lights are dimmed down, low, steam still clinging to the mirror from your earlier shower. You reach past him to turn the water back on, cranking that heat until the room starts to fog again. Katsuki just watches you, arms hanging loose at his sides, like he's too exhausted to lift them himself. You start with his belt. The heavy tactical belt clings as you undo it. The reinforced shape strapped across his chest, and then the Velcro ribs sounding absently loud in the quiet room. Piece by piece, you strip down his hero costume until he's in nothing but a black compression shorts and that compression shirt that practically glued to him with sweat. He finally moves and grabs your hips, pulling you flush against him so you can feel exactly how much he missed you. "Missed this," he rasps against your temple. "Missed you." You tip your head back. "I know." He then kisses you, slow and deep and unhurried. Nothing like the bruising, desperate ones you get someday when he comes home wired, hair still in fight mode. This one was tired and tender and tasted faintly like copper and smoke. You break apart only because you needed air. "Get in," you murmur, pushing the last of his clothes down. He steps under the spray first, groaning low in his throat as the near scalding water hits his sore body. You follow, pressing yourself into his back, arms sliding around his waist. For a minute, neither of you speak. Just the sound of water hitting tile, the soft hiss where it meets his overheated skin. The way his breathing gradually slows out as the tension bleeds out of him. You reach for the body wash, his favorite. He doesn't care. Well, he pretends he doesn't care as you start to work it over his shoulders. He lets his head drop forward, bracing one forearm against the tile. Your hands move in slow circles down his back and along his ridges of his old scars, of the fresh bruises. When you slide to his front, he catches your wrist gently. Look at me. You do, and his eyes are clearer now, less shadowed. I love you, he says, simple, rough, like it's being dragged out of him. Fucking ridiculous how much. Your throat tightens. I love you too, Katsuki. You rise to your toes and kiss the corner of his mouth. He wraps both arms around you and then slides you to his chest under the spray. One hand slides up to cradle the back of your head. The other splays wide and possessive across your lower back. You stay like that until the water starts to cool. Bed, now, he grunts. I'm gonna hold you till I pass out. He laughed against his collarbones. Damn right. Eventually, when you both finally make it to bed, he pulls you half on top of him like you're his personal weighted blanket, one arm banded around your waist, the other hand buried in your damp hair. His heartbeat is soft and steady against your cheek. Tomorrow, he murmurs, already half gone. I'm taking the day off and you're not going anywhere either. You smile into his skin. Deal. Then he's asleep 30 seconds later, snoring softly, finally slack and safe. You press a kiss to his heart and then close your eyes. Home. He's finally home.